Agriculture on the move.
Agricole mouvement.
Agriculture on the move.
Agricole mouvement.
Agriculture on the move.
Agricole mouvement.
Agriculture on the move.
Agricole mouvement. Good day and welcome to the program, Agriculture on the Move. I am Phillip Sydney, your host. Today we have the Honorable Ezechiel Joseph, who has the responsibility for agriculture, fisheries, physical planning, natural resources, and the cooperatives. Welcome to the program, sir.
Well, thank you, Mr. Sydney, and I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, man, it's long overdue. The year getting old already. You know? I know you're busy.
It depends on how you look at it. The year is ending.
It's ending.
as far as our programs and policies, because
yes.
we're coming to the end of our financial year.
Yes, financial year. Yes, right.
We're preparing for a new financial year.
Definitely.
So it's opportune to be
It's
here.
opportunity to be here. Yes, yes,
At
definitely.
least discuss what we have accomplished and what the plans are
moving
forward.
Great.
As it pertains to 2019, 2020.
Definitely. Mr. Minister, there's a lot to chew, and also there's a lot we have accomplished last year. A lot. Let us start with the banana industry. I think that's a good area to start. I know a lot was done. Many farmers came back to the sector based on the program of the ministry. Production has increased. Production per acre is also on the rise. But there's also a question of marketing, etc. Tell us exactly, your opinion about the banana industry, where it was and where it's at now, and the way forward.
Well, you're correct as to the description you have just given there. We came in and we formed a program, the Black Sea Tortuga program. And I've always been saying that the Black Sea Tortuga program alone is not sufficient to really create an impact as it pertains to the banana industry. We have to take a holistic view, a holistic approach as it pertains to the industry. And let me say from the onset that I have a cabinet and a prime minister who believes that the banana industry still have a major role to play as it pertains to our economic development, as it pertains to agriculture moving forward. And when I came in, I met with the technocrats in the ministry, and I said there's need for us to really restructure that project, the Black Sea Tortuga project, to look at how we can really encourage farmers to come back into the industry. And you're correct. When we came in, they were on register 246 farmers, active banana farmers, with an acreage of 1,200 acres. Okay, we went out there. We developed that project. We call it the banana
productivity
improvement project. We brought in trained extension staff, and we said we're going to look at a holistic approach as it pertains to the banana industry. In fact, the Prime Minister gave us, and I say us, a target of 60,000 tons, and that's high, okay? But that does not mean we cannot accomplish it, barring, of course, any unforeseen as it pertains to climate change and the negative impact of climate change. So the project it has started. It's about a year and a half now, and the results are very encouraging. What we have seen is that we have over 750 farmers right now, so that there has been double the numbers we got. We are now recording over 2,400 acres of bananas, and we are seeing a number of young persons, which is very encouraging, young persons getting involved in the banana industry. The challenge we have, like all of us know, is the question of climate change. That's one which we have no control over. But more importantly, is the question of the market. And I'm sure last year you would appreciate the back and forth that my government have with Windfresh, indicating to them that we're not happy with the type of figures that we are hearing being suggested as it pertains to trading with the National Fair Trade for the UK market this year. Because before the storm last year, before Hurricane Kurt, we were averaging 15,000 boxes a week. Okay. I'm aware that the last year contract with NFTO, Windfresh agreed to purchase an average 8,000 boxes a week minimum. All right. So for us now to hear that this year they're only suggesting that they're interested in purchasing 6,000 boxes a week for the UK market is not encouraging. So we have met with Windfresh. We have indicated to Windfresh that there's a need for them to reconsider that decision. There's a need for them to take on board what's happening and to be part and parcel of what's happening, because the reality is that, and I've said it and I'm going to say it again, the reality is that Windfresh was formed to market Windward Island bananas, and that should be given priority. Whilst we understand the challenges in the UK, we understand the challenges in the UK, but when we are realizing that our export to the UK based on the trade that Windfresh is doing is only about 6% of the trade, you're saying there's room for growth.
Definitely.
Okay? So they have given a commitment to the Ministry and the Prime Minister and myself that they are going to take into consideration what we have on our concerns, and they will be working with the National Farmers Fair Trade Organization as it pertains to the industry. And I want to say that in part because I think that's important enough.
Very important.
Comme on dit tout à l'heure, nous avons chaque farmer qui a vie fig. Là nous on trouve là about 260 farmers, about 200 qui sont farmers, right? Actuellement là nous over 700 farmers qui actuellement en production fig. Et puis là nous voyons que la production nous a et puis ça qualité discussion qui a pris un coup et puis Windfresh et NFTO. Gouvernement a dit NFTO, a dit Windfresh que nous pas satisfait et puis qualité production, comment boîte fig là il voulait acheter par semaine. Parce que chaque prix fig a produit cette ici et puis nous savons que l'heure qui est venue pour mai juin, là il y a chaque fig qui a sorti cette ici. So il y a porteur pour Windfresh Copan et puis NFTO Copan venir en agreement pour que ce pas ça encourager farmers pour planter fig, même si nous avons aussi pas. Mais je vais mettre un effort et nous passons à encourager pour en tirer production fig et puis là il vient là il passe à vendre fig. Ça c'est bagaille gouvernement a dit il pas d'accord et puis moi ça Windfresh et puis NFTO qui a fait ça fait pour assurer que là nous commencer production via niveau via haut that at least nous kaiwe that farmers qui savent figure.
Yeah, parce que c'est un question parce que farmers a dit pour actuellement yo ni quota parce que si yo récolter and yon sans boîte fig yo ka dit c'est 30 yo ka pas bon qui ça yo ka nous faire bilesta mais nous savons là ni la place cette ici là la place la Grenade et puis les autres petits côtés Trinidad, Barbade et puis un chai fig nous avons là. So ma have qui ça Windfresh qu'a fait pour assister ces produits ça à l'autre place là.
Well, nous savons nous peut parler pour Windfresh, yo dit yon c'est option c'est pour vivre région. Alright. Nous savons qu'a faire chai business avec Trinidad.
Right.
Okay, but problem avec Trinidad là qui nous a dit that you pas capable là yo aller là yo vend fig là ça c'est un gros problème Trinidad pas pour fig tout seul but monde qui vend by Trinidad qui expériencer qualité problème ça monter un puis ici qui sont des barbares et puis il y a pas de Windfresh NFTO qui vend fig origine aussi et puis là il y a chez l'autre monde qui est indépendant qui vend fig aussi en vision right so c'est pour nous travailler c'est monde ça but plus gros market là, c'est UK market là.
D'accord.
Right? Ça c'est un market là qui est important. Et puis nous croyons nécessaire pour nous ça vrai plus fig nous aller à ce UK market là. Pour moi c'est region market là puis local market là c'est ça qui lot option.
Oui.
Lot option. Parce que UK market là nous pour aller. Et puis nous parler aussi about les affaires France là et puis moi ça that NFT Windfresh based sur email là moi qui venir et puis aller between France et puis Windfresh il y a établi relation et puis France et puis il y a qui commencer à vendre fig en France. So nous pouvons vendre fig là.
Oui.
Parce que là il y a chaque fig qui est sorti et puis nous pouvons vendre fig là.
L'autre bail là c'est qualité fig.
Ouais.
Quality ça c'est bail nous parler en chat about family pour savent même si vous avez un sur la place là c'est ici et bien là et puis Trinidad, Barbade qualité fig là ni pour bon.
Well, I mean co-extension officer moi si ou d'accord that depuis nous parler by farmers n'importe ça you fait ni pour bonne quality. Quality is important, all right? And I've given Windfresh the support. One of the challenges that Windfresh has is the question of the inconsistency in quality.
Yes.
All right? Now, we cannot continue to buy bad quality fruit and expect that the company to make money. Farmers can't continue to produce poor quality fruits and expect Windfresh or any entity to buy it. Because if you go into the region, you must accept that there's a need to produce good quality fruit. If you sell in the local market, there's a need to understand that you must produce good quality fruit.
Definitely.
Because you go and buy an apple, you wouldn't buy an apple that has bruises and things like that.
Right.
So that's the same way the individual who is going to buy a ripe banana from St. Lucia, wherever it comes from. Their parents must look good, despite the fact that they like the taste of our bananas. And I was just sharing with you.
Well, hold that point there, because we do for our first break.
Okay.
Fast and Furious. You're watching Agriculture on the Move. Stay tuned. We'll be back soon.
Vessels should at all times proceed at a safe speed, that the captain can take proper and effective action to avoid collision and be stopped within a distance appropriate to conditions and circumstances. Even at slow speeds, your boat will create a wake. Look behind at your wake and be aware of the impact this can have on other boats, people in the water, or the shore. Traveling at the speed shown on the speed restriction sign does not guarantee you are not creating excessive wash. When navigating near, in or through a mooring area, drive slowly and keep the wake to a minimum, and keep a lookout for people in the water, small dinghies, and trailing ropes. To determine a safe speed, take the following factors into account: visibility, traffic density, how easy or difficult it is to move the vessel, including stopping distance and turning ability, state of the wind, current, navigational hazards, and draft. It is also important to always keep a lookout to monitor landmarks, navigational hazards, and the captain's blind side. For more information on obtaining a license to fish, contact the Department of Fisheries at 468-4143.
Welcome back to the program. Mr. Minister, we spoke about the banana industry, and of course, I'm sure farmers have heard exactly where we're at and what is expected. And I think, you know, if you want to pontificate more on the quality aspect, I think this is very good. Farmers need to know that. They need to know if they themselves go into the supermarket and they will not buy, you know, a dented can. You know, and they're mindful of that. So the same way they should understand when the bananas on the market, they should have proper quality.
Well, not only bananas on the market, whenever you deal with produce, the produce quality have to be critical.
Definitely.
And it's essential in people wanting to buy your produce.
Yes,
you know?
correct. Yeah, you mentioned something about, we were talking earlier on about England.
Oh, yeah. I was just sharing with you an experience I had on Saturday, where our High Commissioner went to Sainsbury's to purchase ripe bananas, and he video called me, right, and to show me that, look, the Windward Island section of Sainsbury's, all the bananas are sold out, right? And when you look at the other countries, and I don't want to mention these, but the other countries that they're purchasing from, the shelves are still stacked with bananas, despite the fact that our bananas is 1.47 pounds per kilo compared to 97 pence and 1.13 pounds per kilo. So that shows you that there's a likeness, there's a need for our bananas. So it's for us now to be consistent in our quality and to increase our productivity. So if we can increase our productivity, right, and reduce our cost of operations, I mean, and reduce the cost of our produce, I think we're there. With consistent quality.
Definitely.
And we can do it.
We can do it. Well done before.
We can do it. I mean, we have farmers who have produced 25 tons per acre.
Definitely.
We have farmers who have produced 15, 16 tons per acre. We can do it. So we can move from this 7, 8 tons per acre and bring up our productivity. And farmers have to understand they have to be serious.
Definitely.
That is a business.
It's a business. Definitely. Mr. Minister, let's move on into our vegetable and root crops. We're looking at import substitution. We know our food import bill is extremely high. Now, people must also understand when we should not make a global look at the full import bill, because there's
figures,
certain
yeah,
things
yeah.
that we
The
have
figures,
to import.
yeah.
But let us look at the specifics, things that we can grow here, you know, like the cabbages, the tomatoes. I mean, we should not be importing $1.6 million in cabbages and Lucia.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, you know. So I know the ministry have a program. So tell us from a policy standpoint where we at.
But Sydney, you know, as minister, I'm getting a lot of licks because people call me a banana farmer, and they don't see the type of support that we are giving for the other sectors. And I'm happy that you are giving me an opportunity to, at least even before the budget starts speaking, as to what we are doing as it pertains to our vegetable farmers. Yes, I made a commitment that my ministry would be giving support after we have stabilized the banana industry, give support to other sectors to see how we can diversify our production at the field level. And I can see that we are going to start, as soon as the budget is passed, import substitution program targeting 7 crops we know we can grow. When you look at the figures, we're importing over, like you said, $1.something million worth of cabbage. You know, lettuce.
Especially.
Lettuce, you know, over $1 million worth of lettuce. We're saying, what's wrong? I mean, can we not grow these crops? So the ministry over the past year have been doing its analysis to look at the import figures and to look at the trends as far as the time of the year we are importing these crops and what is causing us not to be in a position to produce during that time. Okay. And we have done the analysis and the technologies that we believe we can produce it. And I want to, before we place on record, our support to the government of Taiwan, because they are really on board with us. They have made a contribution of $2.7 million grant funding for that project over the next 3 years. And for the next 3 years, we shall now go out there and work with our farmers. We have done the calculations as to production trends, what our acreages we need. We are not saying that we're going to, for year one, going to be able to produce all what we are importing.
But you can create a dent.
But we're looking at least 30% in year one, and we have to learn from it because it's a new approach. All right. Critical to this is the marketing.
Yes.
Right, which of course we will speak in a while.
Yes.
But definitely we are looking at the whole question of new technology, because what we realizing that the period of the year that we are importing a lot is coinciding with our rainy season. Although now we do have a distinct rainy season, right?
We don't.
But we, with the support of the Mr. Mario, the technical head of the technical mission for Taiwan, and Ambassador Chen, we have been in a position. We'll be in a position to introduce new technology, greenhouses at a reduced cost, ground cover, you know, improving drainage, land preparation. So we're putting all this in place. So when we, like the banana industry, when we start the vegetable import substitution program, we can give the farmers the support that they need to get them off the ground. All right. So at least you can see the production. But I want to say something. That the farmers coming to this program have to be serious.
Oh, yes.
You cannot go and plant what you want, when you want, right? Because if you do that, you train off everything. If you tell you plant 1 acre of tomatoes, that's the variety we are asking you to plant, you should be planting 1 acre of tomatoes, because that's the type of provisions we'll be making for the market. So the import substitution program is not to remove those farmers who are already doing it, because we have a level of production locally. The import substitution program is to look at targeting our import, to reduce on our import, and if we do not succeed by 30% year one, then we will not consider ourselves that we have seen the benefits that we expect to be derived from the program. So that program is unfolding, and like I have said before, there's need for a central marketing, and that is why we, as a government, with the support of the Minister of Finance, believe there's a need to restructure Central Marketing Board and put in a new entity. We have agreed as a cabinet that there's need to restructure Central Marketing Board. This week we are discussing the details as far as staffing and the type of programs and the type of policy and the type of persons we would want to see come in and to give support to help us develop the concept. I can say that the government of Taiwan has agreed to send on an expert, a marketing expert, that can create that linkage between agriculture and the tourism. So at least we know that we can get the information from the industry, the tourism industry, so it can assist us in proper planning our production schedule and take it from there.
Definitely. You do for another break.
Well, that's fast.
Very fast. You're watching Agriculture on the Move. Please stay tuned.
Pour contrôler maladie cigatocanoué, il est nécessaire et bien important pour tenir tout équipement, particulièrement machine sprayer en bonnes conditions. Toujours nettoyer machine après ou servir et mettre en condition bon service, même quand l'usine recommandé pour tenir. Depuis ou ka servi chimique pour contrôler maladie figue cigatocanoué, il est absolument important pour protéger corps et prendre en chaque précaution. Opérateur ces machines sprayer pour servir habillement qui est bien protégé yo. Servi overall, goggles, boots et gloves pour empêcher chimique toucher la peau et bien expirer.
Pour plus d'informations à sous manière pour traiter et contrôler maladie cigatocanoué à sous plantation et bien jardin ou sa téléphoner département pour ménager cigatocanoué à numéro 45 54 et bien 45 5894 et bien email yo à bpmu@candw.lc. Commission Salak a sorti Hod Ministère de l'Agriculture ensemble avec Fonds Coopération Internationale et Développement Hod Pays République la Chine Taïwan.
Welcome back to the program. But Mr. Minister, nous parlons concerning about fig, mais nous parlons about régime. Nous ne pouvons faire ces femmes à salve. C'est pas fig tout seul. Ministre là qui travaille et puis pour faire qui yo joigne bon traitement les venir pour l'autre d'un oui et que le régime c'est en l'autre. Dis-nous qui ça ministre ni parce que nous ça nous ca importer en chaque régime et puis le régime là nous ca importer c'est le régime nous ça fait cette liste.
Ça produit cette liste.
En chaque.
Okay?
So dis-nous côté oui.
Comme on dit, moi quand nous une opportunité ça pour commencer à parler about projet ça. Pour moi qui me dit that nous comme gouvernement et comme ministry veut dire nous apprécier support nous can from gouvernement Taiwan et puis monsieur Mario qui technical head of technical mission là il involve vers ça et puis Dr Cheng qui ambassade pour Taiwan yo tout travail support yo a fait un commitment pour bailler 2 millions $600 US, right? Pour projet ça et puis ça va dépasser pour 3 l'année pour jasser pour 3 l'année. Moi j'ai fait un commitment avec ces gouvernements ces femmes à régime là parce que tout dit c'est fixe ça n'a pas la boîte. Femmes pour le c'est fixe ça n'a pas la boîte. Je me parle about pour femme fixe c'est pas parler about fixe c'est pour moi le parler about pêcher quand moi pas me about pêcher tout le monde et pas comprendre tout le monde veut timide ça nous faire. But nous sommes d'accord that nous pas faire toute bagaille. Right? So première phase projet nous avons 7 oui. Nous savons produire un cercle ici. Comme les tamados, piment doux, choix pomme, moulon, zanana et puis cantaloupe.
D'accord.
So, nous avons essayé de produire ça. Et puis nous avons fait fameux support, land preparation, nous avons apporté une technologie et puis nous avons aussi fait provision pour ça enter under contract. Et puis new marketing entity nous avons mis là. So ils savent les produits, là il y a la place pour ça vendre. C'est ça important. So après le budget là, nous avons commencé à parler plus about projet et puis nous avons ces femmes là, ces extension officers là, à identifier ces femmes là, nous avons étudié because nous avons apporté new technology entre because ça nous voit that le temps nous avons apporté chaque de ça, c'est temps plus difficile pour femmes produire de ces doses ça, à l'appeler.
D'accord.
Right? So nous avons importé new technology qui ça aider pour ça produire ces doses ça.
D'accord. Mr. Minister, no, we spoke about, of course, the banana industry. We spoke about the import substitution program, but of course, markets are key, especially for the vegetables and root crops. Farmers need somewhere to sell. Of course, we were and are aware of 50 years of marketing board. right, supplying the social services to the farmers. We also see also for the fishers the same sentiment. But you and I know, and other persons know, different regimes have formed the government. They know fully well that marketing board and fish marketing cannot operate as they are operating now. Where is this project?
Well, the Prime Minister made an announcement in his budget a year or 2 years ago that there's need for us to restructure both of these entities. And you're correct. I mean, the marketing board has been there for over 40 years. When marketing board came on board, when they were started operations, the environment now was not the environment that they started operations under. I mean, we have a number of persons involved in the fresh produce market, importing and then buying from farmers and selling to the hotels. And we still in the same mindset as it pertains to 45 years ago. And the sad thing about it, whenever there's need for resources, because they're not operating at a level that they can sustain the expenditure, they fall onto government. Now we cannot continue in that vein. Likewise, Fish Marketing Corporation. When you look at $15 million have been lent to Fish Marketing Corporation over a 5-year period to bail them out, we have to say, what is really happening there? You know? So we have agreed, and I can say that we have agreed as a cabinet to look at a number of options. And the options that we're looking at now is to privatize Fish Marketing Corporation. Okay. So there's a local who have cabinet has approved for us to engage that local to see how we can, in this whole privatized environment, how we can tie in and give support to our local fishermen, because that's critical.
It's very critical.
Okay, because let me make it clear. We believe that there's need for central marketing, be it fish for our fishermen or for our vegetable farmers. So there's no even doubt about the need for central marketing. Okay, so that is the ministry is looking at. I'm aware that the fishermen has challenges as it pertains to ice, but not only ice. I mean, when I met with the fishermen, they made some very important point that the whole aspect now is the peak of the fishery season, and there's need for markets. So based on what we discussed in cabinet yesterday, we want to engage that individual to see if that individual can come on board even faster than the projected 3 months we were looking at. All right, so at least that person can start in the interim, and whilst we unfold and come up with some broader understanding. So we feel going to phase out, we're going to phase in the new entity. As far as marketing board is concerned, we are going to restructure marketing board. Okay. And it is clear that the type of expertise that we want as it pertains to marketing board. So it's going to have a brand new name. It's going to have a new approach. Not only the question of the farmers giving support or entering into contractual arrangement with the farmers that we are identifying to produce based on our import substitution program. We also look at the question of value added. We also have to look at the question of the opportunities that are there in the regional market.
Yes, I was stopping there, Mr. Minister. I think we need first a second part of the program, yes, because we have ended the first part.
No problem.
So we have to go for the second part. You've been watching Agriculture on the Move. I would like to thank you, the viewers, for viewing, but we will definitely go through a second part of the program. So thank you for viewing the first part. I'm Phillip Sydney saying goodbye and see you again.
Agriculture on the Move.
Agricole en mouvement.
Agriculture on the Move.
Agricole en mouvement.
Agriculture on the Move.
Agricole en mouvement.
Agriculture on the Move.
Agricole en mouvement.